I'd hazard a guess that most of us would hesitate to claim the title philosopher, would instead associate the word only with people like ancient, toga-clad thinkers such as Socrates or the pipe-smoking Sartre, possibly some overly intellectual types sharing dinner conversation. I wonder why that is. After all, it's not the big scurry word it seems to be. Philosophy is just a way of open-minded thinking, and isn't that something we could all do with just a little bit more of? I could suggest you lift a book by Epictetus, for example, or Descartes, Nietzsche, or Schweitzer. You may not agree with all you read, but it would make you think. It's important, though, to recognise that our own thoughts are just as important, and have just as much potential to open conversations and invite change. Philosophy is still powerful and relevant. Everyone should get in touch with their inner philosopher, should look at their world and their experiences and ponder once in a while the whys and the wherefores, the human condition, faith, the nature of reality and perception. If you wish to, if you're interested, you can read a few books and freely roam and wander through the minds of some of history's greatest thinkers. Can I suggest, though, at some point, you revisit one of my all-time favourite philosophical writers, A. Milne. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? That's because he wrote the tales of Winnie the Pooh, and, hidden right there in the illustrated pages of a children's storybook, are some of the greatest philosophical insights I've come across. If you don't believe me, consider as example his exploration of perception's impact on our reality and the constancy of personal choice. While walking in the dense wood during a raging storm, Piglet spoke. Supposing a tree fell down, Pooh, when we were underneath it. Supposing it didn't, said Pooh after careful thought. Piglet was comforted by this. It's as good a place to start a philosophical journey as any. As good a thought for a morning as any other. A beginning, a wake-up call for the philosopher in us all. The simple thought, what if? No one sets out to claim the title philosopher, it just sort of claims us. And that's a beautiful thing to me. It gives me hope.